This story was submitted from somebody in Costa Rica about the encounter of La Cegua. In 1987, a man named Carlos Herrera lived outside of a small town near the mountains. He was known as a very charming man, very well dressed, smooth talk, but he had one secret that everyone suspected. Carlos was a cheater. He cheated on his wife every chance he gets. His wife Isabella was loyal, patient, and deeply devoted to him. She believed every excuse he gave. Work ran late. The truck broke down. I stayed with a friend. But that night, Carlos had no idea something else was waiting for him on the road. It was close to 1:30 in the morning when Carlos finished visiting another woman in the nearby town. The road home was long and dark. Thick jungle surrounded the narrow, dark highway. The fog hung low across the pavements, and his headlights cutting through the darkness. He saw something strange. A woman. She was standing alone near the road. She wore a long white dress that moved slowly in the wind. Her black hair hung down her back, long and silky. Carlos slowed his truck down. When she turned around, he nearly forgot how to breathe. She was beautiful. Her skin looked pale in the moonlight. Her lips red, her eyes soft and sad. "Señor," she said softly, "can you give me a ride? I'm trying to get home." Carlos glanced at the empty road. A lonely woman this beautiful at nighttime? He smiled. Of course. The moment she got into the truck, a strange chill filled the air. Carlos tried to start a conversation with her. "So where are you coming from?" She didn't answer. Instead, she stared straight forward. Her voice came a few seconds later. "Are you going home to your wife?" she asked. Carlos froze for a minute. Then he laughed. "No wife," he says casually. "I'm a free man." But the woman slowly turned her head towards him and smiled. Carlos noticed something strange. Her smile looked wrong. Too wide, too stiff. Her eyes slowly rolled towards him as she leaned closer. Then she asked something quickly. "Are you sure you're not lying to me, Carlos?" Carlos felt his stomach dropped. The woman suddenly began laughing. At first, it sounded like a normal laugh. Then it changed. It became too loud, too high, more animal than human. Carlos turned towards her fully, and his blood froze. The beautiful woman's face was completely gone, and its place was something completely impossible. A decaying horse skull with empty black eye socket stared back at him. Her teeth were way too long and cracked. Her jaw opened unnaturally wide, and the smell of rot filled the truck. And her scream shattered the silence of the night. Carlos tried to open the truck door, but his body wouldn't move. His hand locked on the steering wheel, and the creature leaned close until the horse skull nearly touched his face. Her voice came out in a whisper that sounded like wind scraping bones. "You lied to the woman who loves you," Carlos tried to scream, but no sounds came out. Then she pressed her cold skeletal face against his cheeks, and then everything went black. The next morning, farmers driving to the field found Carlos's truck parked crookedly on the side of the road. The engine was still running. Carlos sat inside, froze. His eyes wide open, his mouth open, but no words coming out. He was completely mute, and on the side of his face was something horrifying. Burned in his skin was the shape of a horse skull, a mark that would never fade. Doctors never understood what happened. Carlos never spoke again, but his wife knew, because every time she looked up at his face, she saw the reminder. Across Costa Rica and neighboring regions, people say that La Cegua only attack unfaithful men. She doesn't unalive them though, but she does teach them a lesson. Unaliving them is not her purpose. What she does do is she leaves them with a permanent mark, a curse of shame, some people might say. Some says that she was once a woman betrayed so many times that her spirit became something dark. Others says that she was a supernatural judge who protects women from deception. But everyone agrees on one thing. If you ever see a beautiful woman standing alone on the side of the road at nighttime, do not stop, because by the time you realize who she really is, it's already too late for you. So, tell me, are you a cheating man who is basically doing the unthinkable on your wife because you just might come across La Segra? Or what's the name of the other woman with the foot of a cow? I already forgot her name. Anyways, so yeah, you be careful out here and don't pick up any strange women on the streets because you just might encounter La Segra. So I'll talk to y'all later. Love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about the story, and if you know of anyone who have shared a different story about La Segra or the other cow woman with the leg of a cow. What we saying? Oh Lord, I just talked about it. But anyways, yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye. We're going to touch up some stuff on this book. So in this book is called Spell of Abundance, Love, Wealth, and Protection. So in this book, on the first page, actually, I have a glamour affirmation that you will basically say, you stand in front of the mirror and you stare at yourself and you admire yourself and you will say to yourself how beautiful you are. You'll basically seal your beauty, like your glam, after you've done your makeup, or even stand in front of the mirror naked with nothing on, so you can really reaffirm yourself of your beauty, of your confidence, and all that. This book is mainly for like self-confidence and self-elevation, you know, calling the goddess in you, calling the divinity in you, you know, calling the beauty in you, and also work with the moon because the moon represents the woman, the mother, water, all of this. So yeah, I have all the steps in here of all the spells that you need to do. It has one for to get rid of unwanted guests. It's pretty funny. To get rid of unwanted guests. And this book right here, right? So I'm gonna run down real quick about the materials that you're going to need. You will need a brand new broom. It has to be brand new. And you will need a piece of parchment paper, a black pen, a black trash bag, because we're going to get rid of this sucker, right? And of course your intentions. And also I have spells on here that you can say. I have daily affirmations, and also I have spells on here that you can do every single day to work with the energy of the planets of the day, and also the archangels that work with the day. So anyways, there's so many spells. There's a 7-day manifestation spell with archangels, and let's see, a 30-day money spell with bay leaves and the Fihu sign, which is a money sign. It's like an F with the extra part. Anyways, the symbol is there, and I even show you like what you need to do, what the sigil looks like, all that, and the keys to enhance your spell. So there are different things on here on how to enhance your spell, and basically